First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. This will kick up against the wall now. Now in the box, Austin Romine. He flew out in his last at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Urshela stands at second with no outs, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Strike him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting.
He's set, and the pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box when I'm sitting 1-0.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0-2 for him to this point. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aaron Judge goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So now Carlos Santana. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summers, go third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. At the plate, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second, and not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now that
striding forward now is the DH, Franmil Reyes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and it's fouled away. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Here's the payoff pitch, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Greg Allen. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Santana isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece, and he'll be tagged out heading. Ready for another chance. Torres. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
The second baseman.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes. How about over 90?
On its way is pitch number 75. Behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. To 2-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim left.
Gardner. Ladies and gentlemen.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Perez, 37 years old. This is his 18th season in the big league. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Stepping in, Roberto Perez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The catcher, number 55.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, D-Row, this is what happens sometimes when you get guys out there like these two pitchers that move the ball up, down, in and out. They disrupt timing, and it just looks like both teams have been very uncomfortable in the batter's box.
It just seemed like the catcher never moved his glove on either side today. They were throwing darts out there, executing all four quadrants, and kept both teams off balance.
Torres scoops it up, and there are two away now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Chad Green enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Slider there gets a swing and miss. Green, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gio Urshela. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he is out on the tag. Now batting, Austin Romine. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. Matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in, number 35. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And a step on first himself for the out. Here's Carlos Santana now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two and two. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Romine corrals it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasiel Puig. Is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-0. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And this one's in the dirt. In time, and he is nailed at second. Settling in now, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. The throw into second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here it is. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably. Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Up next for Cleveland.
Next will be the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Allen well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. Digging in now, Roberto Perez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a score. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's 2 for 3. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. In now is the Yankees DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He singled his last time up. Nick Goody, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. First pitch of the at-bat. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. And he popped him up. Santana ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Brett Gardner now. First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Goody, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman.
Leading off for the Indians, the second baseman, Mike Freeman.
Adam Ottavino takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order.
He throws him on the fastball there. Mike Freeman becomes the first out of the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Number 35. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. In now, Carlos Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes ball 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Here's the first pitch to him. The right field slider there gets a swing and miss. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. Into the box now, Austin Romine. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Austin Romine.
To short. Lindor loves it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. First pitch is a changeup high, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Number 35 is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians.
From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Detroit Tigers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, man. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0-1 the count. Grossman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one, Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stewart giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's gone 3 for 11. From the stretch, hard hit toward the hole, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit, and that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 offering. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. It's the A's nothing. Tigers coming up. Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Fastball is in there. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there's one away. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's got over 1,500 RBIs in his career. Man, I'd hate to see him come to the plate if I were pitching. They know he knows how to drive in runs. It's going to be fun to watch him play.
Nick Castellanos now. His previous history with Mike Fiers, not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Olson over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Byers gets his sign. First pitch on the way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. We are still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Jurickson Profar.
Leading off for the Athletic, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint. Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And that misses 1-1. Profar on at first, nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate, Nick Hundley. First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
The 2-1 on its way.
Ball 3.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Ramon Laureano is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
And strike 3 called as he says you got it. From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3 points.